Do you feel like you can never get on top of your email and you're just spending forever organizing it and putting it into folders? I've got an easy way to get control of your email and to get back to doing the things that need to be done. The best way to reduce your time organizing emails is to never do it in the first place.
What?
Sorting emails into a folder is just a huge waste of time. Studies show that people spend 67 hours a year just sorting email.
That escalated quickly.
What makes it worse is that it actually makes it harder to find the emails. It's much more efficient to just archive the emails and then use the search function to find it. I'm a government worker, and like most government workers, we're kind of tied to the Microsoft suite of things. So for today's demonstration, I'll be using Microsoft Outlook and Microsoft To Do. The first step is what I like to call flag and bag, as in flag the email and bag it into your archives. The goal here is to touch it once. You want to archive it to get it out of your inbox.
Get the hell out of my life!
There's a few different things that you want to do to approach this. First thing is delete the garbage. If it's obvious you're not going to need the email, just go ahead and delete it. Review and archive. If it's informational, review the email and then archive it. You'll be able to find it later if you need to using the search functions. So if it's an email that you want to save into your OneNote app, I've got my email here on the left, and then OneNote is open on the right. All you have to do is open up that email, and then there's these three dots down here. Send to OneNote. Pick the folder that you want it to go into. Put it in my demo folder. Click save. And boom. It is over here into OneNote. And then once it's out of Outlook and into OneNote, I will just hit the archive button and we're back to inbox 0. Respond and archive. If you can respond quickly, just go ahead and do the response, and then you guessed it, archive. Task list and archive. Here's where it starts to get a little more interesting. Email makes a terrible task manager.
Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this?
If you can't respond right away, add it to your to-do list. This is where an app like Microsoft To Do comes in handy. When you flag the email in Outlook, it automatically becomes a to-do in Microsoft To Do. Then when it's checked off in Microsoft To Do, it automatically unflags it in Microsoft Outlook. So let's look at an example of how this works. I've got Microsoft Outlook on my iPad here on the left, and then Microsoft To Do on the right. I'm going to go ahead and go into flagged emails so you can see how long it takes for the messages to pop up over there. So I've got 2 emails over here in my inbox, and first thing I want to do is flag it. See how quickly it pops up over here into the flagged email into the To Do app, and then I'm going to archive it. Super simple. Do the same thing over here. I can flag it and bag it. And like I said, one of the cool things about using Microsoft To Do is that whenever you're using this app, you get the title of this, and you can change this if you want to, but there's this open in Outlook. So I can actually open the email in Outlook. And you can see that I can reply to the message, I can do whatever it is I need to do with that message. It's a good way to just kind of keep a handle on all those emails. And you can actually move those emails. You don't have to keep them in flagged. If you wanted to create another folder down here, you can dump them into that, and it would still work just the same as if it was in the flagged emails. So when you unchecked it, it would remove it from flagged emails over here. So let's give that a try just so you can see it. Mark off these so you get them done. They should unflag in Outlook. Just like that. So there you have it, the easiest way in the world to stay on top of your inbox. It may sound a little scary to not have things filed away in folders, but I promise you it's much more efficient, and even when you do save it in folders, you're likely doing a search anyway. So why don't you just eliminate that step and just go straight to the search and find the email that you need. Until next time, peace.